How to never get angry or bothered by anyone. Have you ever spent hours replaying a conversation where someone said something slick, but you didn't respond quickly enough? We've all been there. But here's the thing, if you're constantly frustrated, reactive, and overthinking, you're giving away your peace for free. Today, I'm going to teach you how to become mentally untouchable, so unbothered that even confusion shows on others' faces. First question, why do you react so easily? Your brain isn't broken, it's just not functioning optimally. That surge of anger when someone disrespects you or the emotional spiral when someone ignores your message is your ancient brain trying to protect you from rejection, embarrassment, or failure. Back in the day, these situations could literally mean death. Now, they might be as minor as someone forgetting to say thank you at Starbucks or rolling their eyes in a meeting. Yet your brain treats everything like a threat. The key is, you can't stop that initial emotional reaction, but you can choose what happens next. That's where mental strength begins. Secondly, most people aren't out to get you. Here's something most overlook, not everything is about you. That person who looked annoyed when you entered the room? Maybe they just got a bad message. The one who ghosted you? Perhaps they're overwhelmed, not malicious. We love creating stories in our minds, thinking they're mad at us, but most of the time, it's not personal. People carry their own stress and baggage. If you absorb that, you're not protecting yourself, you're volunteering to carry someone else's emotional trash. Remember, not my energy, not my weight. Let it bounce off. 3. Emotional minimalism. We talk about minimalism with stuff, but what about emotions? What if you stopped reacting to every little thing? What if you kept your energy for what truly matters? Not every rude comment needs a comeback, not every passive tone warrants a rebuttal, and not every inconvenience deserves a meltdown. When you choose to stay calm, you're telling your brain, this isn't worth my peace. Over time, this becomes your default. 4. Let them try you. You don't need to play into their game. Once people realize they can't get a reaction, they often change or leave. Drama seekers thrive on reactions, they need an audience. Take that away, and they run out of fuel. You'll notice a shift, people might start calling you cold, stoic, or hard to read, and that's good. It means your boundaries are working. You're not rude, you're just done performing for chaos. 5. True strength is calm. Real power is calmness. Have you seen someone unfazed amid chaos? That's strength. Not because they don't care, but because they've trained themselves to choose their response. They've sat with anger and let it pass, stayed composed after being disrespected, and decided not to waste energy defending themselves. That level of calm is earned, and it begins with one decision: I don't have to react just because I feel something. 6. Build it like a muscle. Mental toughness isn't a trait, it's a habit, like building muscle. Resistance plus repetition. Start small, hold your stance behind a slow walker without sighing, let someone interrupt you without needing to prove a point, sit in silence instead of replying to petty comments. Every time you resist reacting, you level up. Gradually, things that used to ruin your day will barely affect you. That's the upgrade. The bottom line. You don't need to become a robot. The goal isn't to feel nothing but to stop giving away your power unnecessarily. Don't let everything shake you. Remember, when someone tests you, be it a troll, a stranger, or your own overthinking mind, you're allowed to pause, protect your peace, and move on. That's how you become mentally untouchable. Subscribe and follow us for more.